So now I'm going to the Thieves Guild, having gotten all the gold. Thieves Guild, here I come. Guild Hall, Nine Fingers office. Alright, maybe get to there. And so I can circle in through here. Okay. All of you jump. Oh well, that sucks because the problem is now we can't get out this way. That's the way to the Thieves Hall. Jahira ain't gonna cut it. So what are we gonna do? Think best option simply to go back to city sewers is another option. So if I can somehow, okay, not this way.
Whether it's cold, it's impressive.
Well, ultimately, from the city sewers, it does lead to here, I think. So where are we now? Oh. Well, if I can pull that thing back, it would be so helpful. But I don't know if that's possible. I don't think it is. Okay, how about this? Cool. This will help get me across. Let's go. All of you, get on. All of you. I mean the rat too. The space hamster. Okay. Hang on, can we go further forward because the line extends all the way? Bro, come on. You too.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Who is that? Hang on. Oh, but I feel like I've gone way further away from...
One day I'll catch a break.
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well? My date's supposed to meet me. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale...
The individual descriptions could refer to many things, but taken to...
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel. Only that it was him and a few of his closest friends. Said he couldn't wait to introduce me to them. How often does a... He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up. A vampire? No, he wasn't. But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked. He did seem quite interested in my collarbones. You know what? I might give this party a miss. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him
Probably saved a life. God damn. That is so cool. What is this place? What is this? Oh! Oh! I had no idea. Damn. The sewers are connected to Cazador's dungeon. There is an entire underworld out here. This is incredible. Damn. This feels like that Bloodborne loop back. It's unbelievable. Oh my god. Oops. This is quite interesting. I've never seen this side of the dungeon. Clearly. This is like the main place. But how am I supposed to... get out of here? Is there some lift or something that I can use? This is the crypt gate. This is the gloomy ascent. But fascinating though. I mean, this is Cazador's dungeon, but I can't quite understand. Oh, so this is where the but this place is blocked off, right? Like, I see the link now. But this is the other side of that dungeon, which is broken. Cool. Let me just go back to Baldur's Gate.
Can't you feel it?
So the guild hall entrance is over there. The underside is another fascinating. Wait, no. Hang on. I think it's through here itself. I'm not wrong. Yeah, here we are.
Hold it there! Bad time. This is Zhentarim territory now. Just as soon as we've purged it of guild rat.
Damn. Hi.
No better moment.
Don't think I have a wild shape change, Ahira, but fine, I will. Either this or I really don't think there are that many. I think I can just go with Call Lightning.
The straight path.
I'm actually fighting with a hamster. What? This is hilarious. Kind of cute.
Got to focus.
Okay. Shadowheart. Here's what you should do. You should probably cast. Wait, let me. Okay, well, I can cast it like this. Engulfing this area. Yep, this can work. Oh shit. It fell on him. Damn. No, all of them are trapped. That is so sick. That is incredible. I didn't know that. Did she conjure a wolf? Nice. I'm starting to think I should up the difficulty because this is like too easy. Oh wow, I can jump that far.
I'd sooner split a skull, but as you wish.
Hi. That requires a bonus action. Nice. How many times was... Bro. Is this how it feels to be on the other side when I'm using Lae'zel? Cool.
Another fight. Let's go.
Why would there even be an insect play? Like, I mean, okay. The only real long range that I have is the bow, because this is gone. But I have the high ground, so. Cool. Nice. Where's the last one? Hello, Akhtar.
Uktar, I remain Guild Bursar, whoever sits in the big chair. Do we have business? Have you made an acquisition?
Minsk and Jahira, both of them are.
Kind of you to take the Zentarim down first. That doesn't make us friends. Come on then, Stone Lord. If you mean to take my chair...
Minsk has no interest in your furniture, Nine Fingers. Only...
What?
You have been a stone in this city's boot for too long. And it will be no Stone Lord who reaches twixt Baldur and sticky toes to this...
I haven't got the slightest proof that he is back to normal. No? A bizarre tale. But it fits this idiot somehow. But if he's back to him, good. I'd rather you die as Minsk, the mad Rashimar. It's silly, but do you know, you were something of a hero of mine when I was young.
Even now, your tongue twists the truth. When you were young and ten-fingered still, Minsk and Boo were stone, instatuated on a city square.
Aye, I remember the spot. By a garden on the Wide. You might not have been wrestling monsters, but you kept the wind and the rain off. Heroic enough for me.
Bah! You tried to dampen Boo's eyes. Do not think you will be spared his teeth. Evil is evil, even if it was once innocent.
Oh, I'm no innocent. But evil? Well, you tell me. With the Fist, the Watch, and the Council itself all licking the Absolute's boots, who's the only one left standing to protect Baldur's Gate?
She's right, Minsk. She's been an ally down through the years. A friend, even.
A friend? Jaheira, Boo cannot believe his ears. Has the city fallen so far in our absence? Are there no heroes left?
Heroes come and go. But the Guild has always been here, protecting the city. Until the Stone Lord came to break us.
I am shamed. Nadeshka. Unworthy to fight alongside my friends.
I can't speak for your rodent, but I know something of debts. If you reckon you've got one to repay, well...
With you? Pfft. Minsk has no lust for gold. That he would shake grandmothers by their ankles, or set Boo...
I'm not talking about that. We've both got bigger enemies than one another. And, Tyr's honest truth, you gave my guild the wake-up call it needed. We never would have needed the Zent if we'd had a fighting force of our own. Swords for the city when the Watch and the Fist failed.
Like a berserker lodge of my homeland. No army or militia.
Hero.
Very well.
I'm sorry, you what?
Boo and I will be your berserker lodge. Taking the ugly ways of your guild and beat...
That's... not even slightly what...
You are right. I have proven myself unworthy. I cannot serve this city if I was so easily turned against it. If I do not know my own mind, perhaps I no longer know what is good. Boo!
Boo.
Boo! Kingpin Boo! My friend, your wisdom is vast and unknowable. What say you, Boo? When the Absolute is slain, shall we join Nine-Finger?
You did say he was your hero, Estelle.
Oh, can't we just go back... All right, fine. Let's leave this particular fight for when the actual war is won. With the Stone Lord off my back, I'll be able to bring my people out of hiding. Cobble together a force, so we're ready when you call on us. You have my thanks. Though, I'm still not actually sure you haven't made my life that little bit harder.
Okay, well, this is done. Now we just return this. Cool.
I'm sorry to ask again, but my family's starving.
Guys, you gotta come here fast. I didn't even realize that we had negotiated with him to reduce the price, but cool.
I don't need to worry.
Oh, please.
The graveyard shift.
Hello, broski. I'm coming. Okay, I already looted all of this. Y'all have gotta clean this up, man.
They're not coming out of my wages.
Bloody use.
Can we unlock these?
I hope you've come to make a lodgment. And not even a whisker light. God, you're a Me too, I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key.
Just breathe. Breathe. And switch bloody jobs.
And 5 and 6. Ah, I had already opened that. Well, I suppose I can go back and give that to that guy, as we had a deal. No. Astarion, you come with me. Minsk can stay here. Astarion looks dripped out, though. This is nice.
I don't like getting caught between the guild and the Zentarim. You always make enemies when you and in this case, they're enemies we might not see coming until it's... Well, obviously I would. But you have so many... Excellent.
Okay, Astarion. Lockpick.
Let's crack it open.
Maybe Nina still needs a crack. Let's try watching the bloody festival.
Ooh. So as Astarion, I ended up looting all of the vaults, and in one of them, I found this. So the whole thing started with the Astral Prism heist. After I had that dream about the Yankee threat to our accelerated grand design, my research led me to pour POUR through the old archives left behind in Moonrise Towers by the High Heralds. These records indicated that included some surprising early sources. Mentioned a relic called an astral prism. Though the source of its power was unstated, this artifact was reputed to be able to project a field that disrupted illicit psionics. Be an existential threat. And all three of the ancient sources agreed that the astral prism was in the hands of the Githyanki Lich Queen. Thus was born a plan to send a tadpole strike team and a regrown Nautiloid piloted by the Emperor to steal the astral prism from Vakith. And that's how the game started. So it was on this team that Shadowheart was. This was the thing Shadowheart was on, and how she got hands on the astral prism itself. And that is why the Githyanki were attacking the Mind Flayer Nautiloid in the first place. Makes sense. It's unbelievable how you discover the portfolio contained plans compiled by a mad Elhoon known only as Blue Apex for a version of the illicit resurgence. A grand design that called for mass tadpoling of both friends and enemies. Not to convert, rather suspend the ceremorphosis under powerful magic to create a vast and unconscious hive mind. Mind trained in the turn instantly saw. Damn, this was the plan. This is how he got caught. Cleared the dinner dishes after a meal of mutton pie, but when I got the dish up to the kitchen, the mutton was brains. Ah. What? Found me? It found me. What? So, Stelmane wasn't a mind flayer, was she? As far as I understand. So, all I know is, if the mind flayer which cast the spell to disguise itself died, then that spell would have been dispersed, right? So, if Duke Stelmane was dead and her body was still there, means that that wasn't Duke Stelmane, and it was the Emperor. That's the only explanation. This should have been the Emperor, and this is how the Emperor would have been discovered. Which means the Emperor is lying and manipulating everyone for his personal gain, and now we don't know. I'm starting to trust him less and less. I initially trusted him when he said Orpheus has to be imprisoned, but we've been keeping someone in there for so long for no reason. And then he said, well, he wanted to prevent us. He will help us from change it from. He would help prevent the transformation of us into mind flayers. And then he said, well, embrace the mind flayer side of you. And I was like, nope. That was a thing. So it feels like I don't know if I can trust him the more and more. Now I should go back and sell all of this. Upon rereading this and some googling on D&D lore, what I understand is that this was a separate strike team that was dispatched by the Emperor, and Viconia dispatched a separate strike team which contained Shadowheart. And Shadowheart succeeded in retrieving the Astral Prism, and that is why she was captured and she was on board the Nautiloid. Now the Githyanki were still chasing after Shadowheart, and thus the Emperor. And that was the opening of the game, and everyone's been picked up, and multiple points. Everything is starting to make sense in the best possible way. It's unbelievable. This is so good. So bloody good. Now I'll just... Hang on. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I have to go to here. Lower City Central Wall. I should also go back and give that guy the vault key. That'll probably give me something. Now I'm not sure I should take these because I don't know if I can trust the Emperor in the first place. I've already taken some of it, but at least I can minimize whatever damage.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
I have a couple of gold bars and stuff other than that, I think. What can you give me? Everyone benefits from medium armor. On light. Cool.
Staying informed, see.
Just balancing and managing all of this has been such a huge part of this. Is medium armor, not for Shadowheart. Who has really high dex? If I check it out here, Lae'zel is strength, Will is charisma, Karlach is strength. He is dex. Astarion is dex, but I don't think he is proficient with medium armor. That's the issue. She already has heavy armor, so I'm not gonna touch that. This is light, Larian has... So, I think... Bill has 14 decks. This guy has 18. I think... Jaheira also has 14 decks. Add your full dexterity modifier. So, yeah, this is... pretty similar to what Will has, I think. Look, I sent to Will. Okay, I think I'll send this to Jaheira. I don't know, it just looks wrong on him somehow. Hang on. Yeah, somehow this feels more naturally... I don't know, the way it's designed looks like it was made for a female, so I'm going with this. This is fine, I think. But that leaves us with this light armor, which I can't really use anywhere, really. That's the only disadvantage. But I suppose there are worse problems to have. Yep, I think all is good. If I had Minthara, she could wear that. But having spent enough time, I think we are ready to go and continue, and hopefully now I'll go and fight Orin.
Aye, aye.
Maybe after a long rest, though. And I'll up the difficulty now that I'm a bit more leveled up. Hello, bro.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Uktar, I remain Guild Bursar. Whoever sits... Have you made an acquisition? Glitterbeard. He was given mastery of the counting house over me, you know. Well deserved. Then our business...
Nice. Cool, I shall go in for a long rest, because in terms of quests, all I have is this Githyanki warrior and Orin's Netherstone. So, really, the only way is through here, and from here through the graveyard, and right here. Actually, the Basilisk Gate is way closer. I have a short rest, but it's not gonna recharge my spell slots, so I'm just gonna take a long rest and probably up the difficulty. Damn! That is a huge dip. What?
Can't give up now.
Jaheira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen.
He's a monk now.
We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand. It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
What? Nice.
You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. You forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk tells us a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren.
The Wicklaren, wise women of Rashomon, each bonded to a berserker bodyguard for life. There is no higher title nor deeper bond in all of Rashomon custom.
Wicklaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Who agrees you're a queer kind of witch? But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, the titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside the...
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch.
Not even for Boo?
Nice. I'm not consuming the tadpole. I trusted him. This is how I act in life as well in general. I trust people until they give me reason not to. And now the Emperor has shown repeated signs of betraying his friends and a lot of deceit and stuff like that. Repeatedly now. It's a little concerning. At what point is he gonna stab me because my views and his did not align? And he has kept a lot of prisoners and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of the Emperor and his, because I want to trust him, but there is enough evidence to say that he is a sketchy person. Particularly after I read about the Stelmane thing. I mean, how do I know he's not impersonating me outside the astral prism to do whatever he wants? And he stabbed Ansur. I mean, what if he wants to make me a mind flayer and I'm refusing? How do I know he's not gonna stab me? I only have his actions to go off of. So, it's been nice to me, but he has been nice to others and changed later, so... Let's go now. So I have reduced the damage. I've increased the difficulty, so everything's gonna be a little harder now, which is fine. I think now that I'm fully leveled up, I should be up to the challenge. So let's go. Maybe we should continue in the next studio. Wait.